Welcome to the Balls Not Court podcast. Cortez Paulus here. Got Kevin Cart over here, eating sunflower seeds, drinking Kool-Aid drinks.
Great drink.
Great drink.
Great drink.
That purple stuff.
Purple drink.
As some of us will call it. But, you know.
My son called it.
We're here on a wonderful, beautiful day out in December in Florida. Feels pretty good.
And we're inside.
We're inside, I know. I mean, me and Kevin got basketball shorts on and t-shirts. It's just...
We could have done this outside today.
We really could have, but you know.
But then you hear birds chirping, shotgun shooting.
You might actually hear some seas crackling again. Seriously, outside.
Dogs barking.
Dogs barking. The neighbors yelling about something. I don't know.
Yo, Brennan!
So, but you know, we're here to do a podcast, and we're gonna go ahead and resume. This is episode 66. We're getting up there.
66.
Yes, we are.
Hey,
getting up there, ain't we?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Even though you said we were only going to do 50. I still ain't going to let you live that one now.
Yeah, I know. So, well, Kevin, as you proclaim Christmas Day.
Opening day!
Is when opening day to you does the cure for basketball.
Here's opening day.
It was opening day for Mr. Carter. I've been watching basketball since it started. This is when Kevin actually
You've been watching basketball since like April, May, whenever they start.
Okay, yes, I have been watching basketball during the World Cup of basketball. I've been watching Summer League basketball. I keep going. Preseason basketball. And yes, Kevin, I know I did watch a scrimmage. So, I've been heavily dosing basketball. But Kevin, he's the type of guy, like he told us before, he wasted Christmas to actually go ahead and indulge himself in some basketball.
And watch basketball.
And actually watch it. And he actually did watch it. And talk about the first game, the Washington Wizards versus New York Knicks. I mean,
the best looking Christmas Day jersey.
Did you? Yeah, I saw you tweeted that.
It's the only one that looked good. Washington was the only one that looked good because they didn't alter it any. They left the stripes on it and it looked fine.
How did you feel about the first names on the bag?
God damn, what the hell?
Just like a little strip, like in a border.
And everybody's were different colors. It reminded you, remember the old Michael Jordan warm-up jacket that had Jordan written on the back of it? And the big white nameplate? It's like they took those big white nameplates and stuck them on everybody. And then let's go. Let's do something different. Let's put their first name. I was hoping they would do this with a team that had a bunch of same name people on it.
That would be
like
fun.
8 Seans. All screwed up.
Oh, man. So, I know I saw you and some of your buddies was very critical of the Adidas jerseys.
Adidas sucks. Let's just put it out there. Any sport that Adidas does a jersey in, they are butt freaking ugly. Ugly. Anytime they try to make something different, they are ugly. Under Armour. Under Armour has some of the worst jerseys I've ever seen. Give everything to Nike and let them use it. That's it. Just give it to Nike and let them make every jersey for every team, for every sport, and we'll be happy with it. Well, I'll be good with it. But by God, Adidas, stop making ugly shit. Case in point, the Orlando Magic silver, gray, whatever jersey you made.
Our pride jerseys.
The ugliest things I've ever seen.
They're not. They're definitely an eyesore. I will agree on that. And we had to warm against the Cavs last night, but
horrible.
They're terrible.
Horrible.
Well, let's talk about this game. John Wall.
Everybody was on a first name basis during Christmas.
Well, let's call him by. Let's just say John, since they want to go that thing.
John played good.
John played good. He had 24 points. You know, but he got a list. I mean, I guess this game was pretty much. We already knew they was going to win, but I guess the altercation between him and Quincy.
Fight.
Quincy, we gonna say AC. We'll just say his whole name for y'all. Okay, we'll stop going to the first name thing because that's just boring there. We'll just say the whole name. Quincy AC. Pretty much Quincy has gotten to his face, and you see John Wall try to come at. That's a big boy to come at. Anyway, so I wouldn't definitely try to.
John Wall don't care though. John don't care.
John Doe, right?
John don't care.
John don't care. But I guess what you want to talk about here, the Wizards, right?
They hate us. Because they ate us. Remember? Sorry, I was quoting the interview.
All right, so this Wizard team here, what's your thoughts about them so far? Because right now They're number 3 in the East. They're 20-8 right now, and they're looking pretty solid. Bradley Beal was hurt at the beginning of the year. Now he's back playing strong.
They right where I thought they were going to be because of the young backcourt and their bigs and everything. They got a good mixture of everyone. So they're right where I thought they'd be.
I agree with you. This is a team that's interesting with Bill back as well. I mean, this is one of the teams that can go ahead and present themselves saying that they do have one of the best backcourts in the NBA. With Wall and Bill back there, so
they definitely do.
It's definitely a tandem to watch. And this team that's got Gortat, definitely rebound, hit you. He's picking pop player. Nene is also in the midst there. Paul Pierce was a solid addition for them as well.
Yeah,
I know many of us do not like the name Paul Pierce because he is an agitator.
Yeah,
but as far as what he brings to that team as a veteran presence,
it's perfect for him.
It is perfect for him.
It's perfect for him.
I really think he's just there to really mentor Otto Porter, who's going to eventually take the starting job.
Kid from Georgia.
Yeah. If he can really go ahead and take it from him eventually. But he is an interesting prospect to watch. So this is a guy who can really soak up the information from Paul Pierce instead of being an agitator. Besides that, but
I think I surprised you when I just said he played at Georgia. You were like, yeah. Yeah. I only knew that because of the video game. No, I'm just kidding.
So, on the flip side, the New York Knicks
suck.
And I can back that up because they have 5 wins, 26 losses. I mean, Philly is one game away from catching them.
They suck.
I mean,
thank God you can count all that money, Melo. Because your team sucks.
I'm going to say this.
Didn't he say it was about winning this time and not about the money?
He did. He did.
He lied his ass off.
He was saying that it's all about building a legacy in New York and trying to build something, start something there.
Your legacy is in a porta potty right now.
Really looking pretty bad right now for the Knicks. I mean, they don't really have much of a team as far as besides Carmelo. J.R. Smith is always
just bad.
Hot and cold.
They're just bad.
This is the only pause
watching it, and then they put them on Christmas.
This is the only pause I can think for the Knicks fan is that next year,
you have a really high draft pick.
You have a high draft pick, and then you got Stoudemire and Bargnani contracts coming off the book. So this is where you have a cap room. You'll be 42 million approximately in that amount there. So you can at least try to get somebody there in free agency.
But who wants to go? Who wants to go there?
Is it a shame that now New York is the number one market in the nation, that they would have to overpay for a free agent if there's a super free agent there?
They've overpaid for plenty of people, so it'd be just like them.
They have, but
they've overpaid a ton for people. Hey, right up their alley.
You think with them, when players see this, they analyze the situation and see about winning. So they would have seen Phil Jackson, Carmelo coming back, and they actually start winning. Some free agents probably would have, raised their intent like, I'm about to keep my eye on New York.
But can people look at it and go, I'm not built for that system. I don't want to play in that kind of system. The triangle wouldn't work for my game. A lot of guys that are going to be coming in, I have to look at it that way. Is it best built for how it's going to suit you? And we know most of them are ego-driven maniacs anyway. Are they going to be able to share that spotlight? And how much longer does Melo really have? They don't got much longer. Those guys in that draft don't have much longer in the league left. Bosh, Wade, all those guys don't have that much longer left. And you gotta take that into consideration.
I definitely agree with you, Carmelo. I guess what I want to say here, maybe see where this goes next year, because he's already had a documentary coming out where when we already talked about this a little bit, that Chicago was the perfect fit for me. And,
duh. But my wife told me to stay here.
So this is a team that is a hot mess right now, and I mean right now it's a shame that Philly is one game and probably about to pass them. Because Philly's been playing pretty good lately.
They've been playing okay. We can't really say they've been playing pretty good because they've only won 4 games.
Well, compared to what they have been playing, too, I guess.
For Philly, they're playing pretty good?
For Philly.
Oh, okay.
That's basically how I should have worded that, so. All right.
In retrospect, they're playing better now.
For Philly. All right, let's move forward.
For Philly.
Yeah. Hopefully it goes up from here, but we don't know.
They're bad, too.
Yeah.
Let's draft everyone that's hurt.
You know what's funny about the Philly team, too? Well, let's not talk more about it. Let's just go and keep moving. Let's talk about the Christmas game.
No, go ahead.
All right, tangent here that they actually are pretty, as far as statistically wise, they're a solid defensive team. But I just want to know maybe that's because their offense is so bad and they have these low-scoring games. So it could be misconstrued, I can say. Because
they take up the whole 24-second clock because they can never find nobody open.
Right. Michael Carter-Williams is still heavily criticized about the turnovers, but he's still a second-year player. And who does he really have to pass the ball to? So, case in point, that was our little short Philly segment. We'll keep moving. Oklahoma City and San Antonio Spurs.
We kept it to a minute of win.
All right. Oklahoma City, 114. Kansas. Did I say Kansas?
You said Kansas City.
I did say Kansas City. San Antonio Spurs.
SAS.
There we go. It was a good ball game. I watched this ball game here. 114-106. OKC has no Kevin Durant. Westbrook goes crazy. 34 points. Yeah, Russell. Russell goes crazy. 34 and 11. 11 assists. And this is a game that everybody was for sure the Spurs going to win on their home court. And it seemed whenever Russell played or when he's on the bench, the Spurs made a run. When he got on the court, then Russell pretty much just killed him. But, I mean, Russell always killed the Spurs pretty much, though.
But Manu Ginobili played horribly.
Yeah.
He played bad. He played bad. As soon as he got on the court, it just wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, so this guy was a plus 28 in the game. We know those stats can be, the plus minus thing can be misleading, but that just tells you the effect that he had on the court. But what's this? Because, Russell always get these heavy criticisms. For me and you as well. I always am very critical of Russell. But
he gets them from me when him and Durant are on the floor and he don't defer to the better basketball player and he don't play point guard when Durant is on the floor. I don't mind him doing this when Durant's not there because that's what he needs to do. But when Durant's there, you need to sway your game towards Durant. He's a higher percentage shooter than you are. He's better than you are. No matter, people argue that.
Oh yeah.
But Kevin Durant's better than Russell Westbrook. You need to program your game. But right now, this is what he should be doing because he has to. Mm-hmm. This is what he should do when Durant is out. When Durant's back, is he gonna flip back into? Is he still gonna be this same guy, or is he gonna change up his game? And that's where I got my problem with it.
Yeah, Russell is one of those that is a headache when it comes to watching this guy. Because the talent is there. But he need to pick his spot like Kevin is saying. He needs to pick his spots better. Now, I got to look, arguing with my buddies back home around Christmas. We was talking about, the Christmas games, and we was talking about Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. And someone was really arguing that Russell Westbrook can still go to another team and still be successful.
Depending on who's around him.
That's what I'm saying. That depends who's around him. But like I told him, I said, when you have someone like Kevin Durant or LeBron James, my personal opinion, they're a walking 50-win season with the right talent around them.
Which we don't know about that this year.
True. It makes me wonder a little bit, but
you don't know about that this year.
You know what? I know we'll get to Cleveland after a little bit, and I know you.
Oh yeah, let's get to Cleveland.
But the thing that